Hey fragrance friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's the first time you are joining me. My name is Hayley and I review fragrances. So today's video is going to be all about summer fragrances. And when I say summer, I mean high heat. I mean, you could wear these to the beach, you could take these on vacation, or you can just wear them in the summertime, walking around or at home, whatever. But these just remind me of the summer. So let's get into it. First up, I have to include this one. I've loved this since last summer. It is Wavechild Room 1015. Now this is a watermelon fragrance, a juicy, sweet watermelon fragrance. You have some light florals, you have some coconut water, and there's a slight saltiness, like an aquatic vibe, but you're mostly going to get that watermelon. Now you have to enjoy sweet fragrances to enjoy this. And if you're looking for watermelon, sweet watermelon, this is one I would recommend sampling. But you have to enjoy it sweet, as I've mentioned. I've loved this since last year. I think it's a fantastic fragrance, one of the best watermelon fragrances out there. I would highly recommend it. But we have a new addition to the market. This one is called Game of Joy House of Dastan. And they read a little bit similar to me, but there are differences. I will 100% recommend Wavechild. I think get a sample of it if you like the sound of a sweet watermelon with coconut water, some light florals, and a dash of saltiness. But if you want something that is straight up watermelon juice with guava, there's no guava listed in the note breakdown, but that is what I get. I get guava. Then House of Dastan's Game of Joy might be for you. I get 6 hours wear from this, which is not bad for the type of scent profile. And I think the bottle's really cool. It has the logo both sides. But compared to Wavechild, this has a spicy kick to it. There's a lot of notes listed. I mostly get the watermelon, but there's also some mango and some passion fruit in here. But it pulls more like guava to my nose. Now this smells like Rubicon guava juice to my nose with also fresh watermelon juice, and it smells like freshly squeezed watermelon. But then you have some cardamom. It's a little bit musky. To be honest, there's loads of notes listed that I don't pick up. I mostly get, like I said, the guava-y watermelon vibe that's a little bit spicy and a little bit musky. But yeah, both of these are amazing watermelon fragrances, but they smell different. Even though they're similar, they smell different. So depending on what vibe you're going for, you couldn't go wrong with either of these. I would say this one maybe leans a tad bit more masculine just because of the spiciness, but anyone can wear both of these. So yeah, two amazing watermelon fragrances for the summer. Ooh, and it really is summer here in the UK. I am hot today. So next up is another beachy fragrance, and this is Juliette Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. Now this is a very salty vanilla fragrance, and I think this is one of the best salty fragrances out there. It really does remind me of being on the beach, and you get lots of that kind of saltiness. You know, like when you've been in the sun or in the sea and then you are dry and you have that saltiness to your skin. That is exactly what this smells like, with a touch of vanilla. It's almost gritty like sand. And I know that sounds weird, but salt has that dry grittiness to the smell. And I just think this is one of the best salty fragrances on the market. Like I just said, salty vanilla. My husband actually asked me if I had any salty fragrances, and he tried this one. It smelled incredible on him. Anyone can wear this, but yeah, salty vanilla, yes, please. This is a beachy fragrance, and I just love it. It's not a sweet vanilla at all. It's quite different, actually, to other vanilla fragrances on the market, but I love this one. How could I not include Bal D'Afrique by Byredo? Now, I know that they are bringing out a new version of this, the Absolute, I think it is, but I will forever love Bal D'Afrique. This is the most juicy, fresh, bergamot, woody fragrance. It's got vetiver, a slight aromatic touch to it, and I just find this so easy to wear, but specifically in the summertime, this is really easy to wear. I will always have this in my collection. I would wear this year round, but I think it's best for the higher heat. The longevity could be a little bit better. Again, I get 6 hours from this. But again, with this type of scent profile, I would kind of expect it. I did mention in a different video before that if you love this fragrance but want something a little bit more beast mode, something longer lasting, maybe try out Contralto by Sospiro. But I will try the Absolute. I think obviously the longevity is probably going to be better on that one. But yeah, I adore this fragrance. The longevity doesn't bother me at all. Next up, Blue Talisman by Ex Nihilo. This is one of my favorite fragrances from Ex Nihilo. Now, this is a juicy pear fragrance with a kind of molecule vibe about it. It's got wood in the base. It's lightly floral. I always say this is like the more masculine version of Valaya by Parfum de Marly. It's totally unisex, by the way, but it's such a fantastic fragrance. It's a compliment magnet too. I always get compliments when I wear this one. And I just love the scent profile. I can't remember what the actual notes are of this one, but I do know it definitely has pear in it. And I think it has Akigala wood too. Blue Talisman. It's definitely a little bit musky. Yeah, so it's got the ambro fix. So that's where you get the kind of molecule vibe. It helps this project like crazy. You've got musk, you've got Akigala wood, cedar, Georgie wood, orange blossom. That's what I forgot to mention. Ginger, bergamot, mandarin pear. Fantastic, fantastic fragrance. Probably out of this list, out of this list, this is the one that gets me the most compliments and is pretty long lasting too. Obviously, that's going to depend person to person, but for me, I get 8 hours from this and it has really good projection too. So I highly recommend Blue Talisman. And then a little bit of a different fragrance for the list. I would like to recommend 724 by MFK. Now, the reason why this is in the list is because this is very much a clean laundry linen style fragrance that I believe has some aldehydes in here. I need to double check. But it is so good for the high heat. I reached for this in the high heat. I took a small bottle with me when I went to Tokyo a year or two ago, and it was just perfect for the weather there. You are smelling like fresh laundry, but more than that, it's also got a slight perfumey touch to it. I believe this was inspired by New York. Let me quickly look up the notes for you. 724. But I think this is such an underrated gem from MFK. When this first came out, people weren't impressed, but I truly love this one. Yeah, aldehyde. So it's aldehydes, bergamot, jasmine, mock orange, sweet pea, white musk, and sandalwood. It is just such a fresh, clean, white smelling fragrance. Your skin but better, but more. You'll smell like you're wearing fresh laundry. You'll just smell incredible in the summer. So you can't go wrong with 724 by MFK. It's very much clean aesthetic, quiet luxury vibes. So those were all of the fragrances that I wanted to recommend in today's video. I feel like these are a certain category of summer fragrances. I could have included fruity fragrances for the summer. I could do so many different lists, but when I think about just summer fragrances overall, these would be some of the ones that I would definitely recommend. Let me know if you want an affordable version of this list, and I will be happy to do that. But thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope to see you in a future video to come. Thank you so much, and goodbye.